You know, when Buford pinned on that badge and set out to make McNairy County a safe place for people to raise a family, he knew it wasn't going to be easy. But he also knew somebody had to do something. And being the kind of man he was, he figured the one sure way of getting it done was to do it himself. He also knew that personally he had very little to gain and could possibly lose his own life. But the one thing that he hadn't counted on was the 12th day of August and old New Hope Road. And I happen to know that even in his own critical condition, he made all the funeral arrangements and picked the prettiest dress he could find. And knowing Buford the way I do, as he stood there alone, his thoughts must have ran something like this. Well, hon, we both had a feeling something like this was bound to come. But it never even crossed my mind that you might be the one. I've asked the kids to wait outside with Mom and Dad for a minute or two. I wanted some time by myself to share a few memories with you. I remember the first time that I saw you, the way you stole this old heart of mine. Well, I took the last cent I had in my pocket, and I bought you the prettiest dress that I could find. Oh, we courted for quite a while, and I nearly drove you wild, till you finally said yes. You said yes, that you'd be mine. And I gave you that ring, and one other thing, the prettiest dress I could find. You know, we've shared joy and tears for just a few short years. And honey, all I recall now are the good times. And the only way that I knew to prove my love for you was with the prettiest dress I could find. You know, I really thought I was strong, and I was. But when the kids came along, well, I was helpless as I could be when it came the time. I remember how you just lie there and grin each time that I'd come strutting in with the prettiest dress that I could find. But darling, it's so different this time. There's not a thing in the world that I can do. And honey, you know how I go all to pieces when something happens to you. Well, I'd just like to say that I love you, and sweetheart, you look just fine. And before I go, I want you to know that was the prettiest dress that I could find. So I'll say goodbye now until tomorrow. You wait for me when you reach the edge of time. And if there's such a thing as shopping in heaven, I'll get you the prettiest dress we can find.